The most obese town in America.
This is McAllen, Texas, the obesity capital of America. Do you know why McAllen's the obesity capital?
The food, and they don't walk.
People like to eat junk food, chips, McDonald's.
So you gotta be lazy as hell to not even
Wait, so they just go around everywhere in a motor scooter?
walk. Is this like a McAllen specific thing?
Yeah,
I thought I was in Wally for a
Oh my god. They're all on scooters.
second until I met this guy.
I lost a brother and sister to diabetes. Got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes as well. That inspired me to write a children's book. The book's called The Adventures of Excellence.
Bro, imagine the motor that thing's gotta have in it if it's a two-seater. It's a V8, yeah. Got a Hemi in it.
I like exercise. I'm trying to do my part to get people to change the way they eat. At the start of every good Mexican dish is a good handful of lard. That beef fajita has close to 1,000 calories right there.
We got a ton of pastries here. Are you ordering here?
Two conchas.
McAllen.
Ay, control.
She has diabetes and she's buying the product.
My brother and sister.
That's probably a bad idea. I want to watch this. Where's this from?
Mary and Henry, who passed away. I don't want anybody to have to go through what my family's had to go through.
Yeah.
Eat healthy, exercise.
I then met up with Mark from My 600-Pound Life to see a day in his life as he tried to lose weight.
My life consisted of here to there, to the bathroom. Pretty much just locked in here depressed.
Tap here to see his story.
Yeah, the Chungus State? I guess so. Let me see. I'll pull it up right now. Bro, this thumbnail goes so hard.
Drove to McAllen, Texas, the fattest city in America, 6 years in a row, to see if I could find any answers. But first, I needed some breakfast.
What a burger.
I bet. Wait. Let me go all the way back.
40%
Sorry.
of America is obese. 2 Americans at extreme risk of
Jesus.
heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure,
Oh my
cancer,
God.
and death. But I wondered, why are Americans getting so fat? So I drove to McAllen, Texas, the fattest city in America, 6 years in a row, to see if I could find any answers. But first, I needed some breakfast.
What a burger. What do people usually...
This is why they're fat. So, Whataburger is open all the time. That's why. Yep.
get for breakfast here?
Number 21.
Okay. So people usually get this for breakfast.
Yeah, it's very popular.
980 calories.
Really?
Is that a lot?
All right, McDonald's breakfast. Yeah, the guy in front of us is a pretty big dude. What did the last guy get?
Yeah.
I'll get whatever he got.
He got a...
Ooh. He gonna go and get whatever the last guy got? Oh, that's not good.
Thank you. Calories in this meal, it's probably 1,000. Breakfast number 3.
Okay.
Menu's looking...
Wait a sec. What's going on with the fucking thing?
fattening.
Would you like to try the loaded breakfast?
Is that what a lot of people get?
Yeah.
Alright, breakfast for you.
After scarfing down a fattening 1,000-calorie plus breakfast an average American might eat on their way to work,
Jesus.
I wondered if the local restaurants here were any healthier.
What do people
They're
typically
probably
get here
worse.
for breakfast?
Dave's breakfast. 2 eggs.
Dave's breakfast? Yo quiero uno, por favor.
Syrup. Pancakes.
Sí, un poquito, sí, sí. It's a big old breakfast.
Jesus.
Oh my god, it's like a fried bomb of goodness. We got
Jesus,
pancakes,
that's a
sausage,
lot.
bacon, eggs, this.
Like, you know what I have for breakfast? Nothing, because I don't eat breakfast.
That. My guess is probably 3,000 calories right here. Bro, straight up caramel. That's wild.
With the local restaurant's breakfast here no better than the fast food, I went to the nearby mall to ask the locals here why all the food down here is so fattening, but I found this instead.
I'm not sure who's
Bro, it's like one of those go-kart places. I've seen this before, but it was at a go-kart place.
renting these, but you have giant scooters, so you gotta be lazy as hell to not even walk.
Wow.
All right, I'm renting one. Bro, I cannot believe this is real. Let's interview the locals. Do a lot of people rent these scooters at the mall?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is this like a McAllen specific thing?
Yeah,
I do feel like Nicocado avocado right now, I'll be honest.
Jesus, man. Is like, I wonder, like, I bet, like, people in, like, China must love watching this shit and being like, yep, that's Americans. They're so fat. They're so fat and lazy. Latin America, too. Yeah, I bet, yeah, this is absolutely what it is. I bet people love to watch this in other places in the world.
Avocado right now, I'll be honest.
Cruising on a scoozer built to help
A
morbidly
scoozer?
obese people move around the mall. I thought I was in Wally for a
Jesus.
second, but the question was, do you know why McAllen's the obesity capital?
The food,
Okay.
and they don't walk.
Why are people so big?
What do you mean they? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but what do you mean they?
People like to eat junk food,
Should
like
be
chips or McDonald's and all that stuff.
And then, out of nowhere, I met this guy. Yeah, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it. What's your name?
Oh,
David.
David, how you doing, David?
Good. I'm a children's book author, actually.
Okay, tell me about it. What's going on?
Can I have you guys record?
Un momento, por favor. It's to help the nation. You want to go outside?
Yeah, man.
You want to hop on here? All right, tell me about yourself. What's going on?
So, yeah.
isn't that crazy how, like, the way a normal person deals with recording in a public place is that the security guard just comes up to them and says, please leave, and then they just start leaving and it's not a problem? Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I wonder if the kids that are streaming on Kick know about this. Yeah, that is nuts. Why? How does this happen? And there's not like an altercation. There's nothing got broken. Wow. Aren't you allowed to film in public? Yeah, you are, but this isn't public. This is a private place. So generally here in the US, like, you're allowed to film in private places, but if they tell you to stop, you have to stop. That's like the generally accepted behavior.
I lost a brother and sister to diabetes.
Okay.
And so, you know, I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
It's a place of business. Yeah, it's a public mall. Just because something is open to the public does not mean it is a public place. It's pretty simple.
As well, and so that inspired me to write a children's book that encourages kids to eat healthy and exercise. The book is called The Adventures of Exo and Psy, like exercise.
I like that.
And so Exo and Psy live in
The Big Burger. Oh my God. Chips.
a town called Obese, like obesity, where the mayor is diabetes or diabetes. I'm trying to do my part
That's a
to
good one.
get people to change the way they eat.
Do you have any place maybe you could show us around here,
Yeah.
McAllen?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah?
I'd love to.
Yeah, you're a blessing.
You guys seriously are a blessing, man.
Right on. So David agreed to show me some of the reasons and places making the people of McAllen so fat. Okay, so from birth to adulthood, why are people getting fat out here?
It's the food, it's the Mexican culture. It's like at the start of every good Mexican dish is a good handful of lard. I'm not joking with that. Refried beans, rice, tortillas.
Jesus. What the fuck? You gonna eat that shit? Oh my God.
Then you got that mentality where, you know, you have to finish everything on your plate. This is, see right here, this is, you can see all those pastries right there. And
We got a ton of pastries here.
Jesus.
This is a diabetes speed run, right?
oh yeah.
Look at that right there.
Diabetes speed run. Oh man. Bro, they got these strawberries cut up like they're like roses and shit. Look at that. You see that? Oh man, this is something special.
This place truly is obese. Like,
Over 40% of the population down here in the Rio Grande Valley is either diabetic or pre-diabetic.
look at that. Let's see the tacos here.
Let's see the tacos.
Why don't they just stop eating so much food? I don't really see the problem. Why don't they just do that? Because, like, if you're having a diabetic thing, like, why don't you just stop eating so much fucking food? They're addicted? Well, so I guess they're just gonna die. Fuck. All right, well, that's it. What? That's all there is to it. You know what? I hope that this is, y'all know, like, I'm real, like, I have to hide my power level a lot. I wonder if he goes to a funeral home to see if they have extra large caskets. And then he asks them, like, how many of them do you sell? You know, like they do. Yeah, like what is it exactly? Is it like a shipping container or something like that? It's bad.
I'd eat for lunch here.
Yeah.
Look at the calories. God damn. How you doing?
Just asking.
Yes, what's up?
What were you guys doing?
Oh, we're filming a documentary about obesity in America, and we're showcasing the tacos here
Yeah.
as a prime facilitator of obesity.
Oh, she's not gonna
and in
like
turn,
that.
premature.
Ooh.
Yeah. We'll be
I love how he just explains it to her perfectly.
quick.
That beef fajita taco has close to 1,000 calories right there.
Got it.
Because she's thinking to herself, yeah, so he's shitting on us, but like, I don't own this place.
Panaderia.
Panaderia, they just serve a lot of Mexican bakery goods.
And you'll notice
Yeah.
one thing too.
No calorie count out here.
EBT, the SNAP also. So you can imagine, you know, the government's allowing people to come and use food stamps.
It's like, I'm sorry, but like if you are at a bakery getting little cookies out the bakery, what are you doing thinking about calories? What are you doing thinking about them fucking calories? Wait, you get the fuck out of the bakery, you're gonna be worried about calories. What are you trying to do? You think you're fooling anybody with that shit?
Except EBT
They look
here.
good though? Yeah, they are
Government is
good.
funding diabetes and obesity.
We accept EBT.
Are you ordering here?
No. I disagree with that real quick. I disagree with the idea that the government should try to means test every single person for buying different things out of the store. It's a massive waste of resources. It would cost more resources than it would save. Like I think everybody agrees that like anytime that you see a hog with a bunch of little Debbies in a basket and they pull out their fucking their special card, their food stamps card, like that makes you a bit mad. Like definitely, right? But like regulating that is too much work.
What are you getting?
Concha, two conchas.
Tenemos una investigación diabetes in McAllen.
Diabetes, but I
¿Tú tienes
control.
diabetes?
My daughter and my grandson
Sí.
want concha there.
Sí, she has diabetes and she's buying the product.
Yeah, she's buying.
Well, she's overweight. Look at her. She's fat. You just look at yeah, of course. Case closed. I mean, like, really? Like, nobody noticed this?
Grandson want concha there.
Sí, she has diabetes and she's buying the product.
Yeah, she's buying it. I think for her daughter, her granddaughter. Yeah.
I doubt it. She's probably gonna have a snack of that too, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Where should we head to next? Maybe
Yeah.
a taqueria?
Okay.
Vamos! For a papa taco. Every variation of taco imaginable. I'll try one birria. Gracias. All right.
I will tell y'all, if you want to go to a good Mexican restaurant, you want to go to a place where the menu is a picture, like they show, like they basically went and they took a picture of every dish on like an iPhone from 2011, and that's the entire menu. It's just different pictures of dishes. That's what you want to go for. And if you go somewhere like that, you're going to get some good fucking food.
So calorías.
I live in Texas.
Yeah.
I'm in
that's
Austin.
Nice. That hits. Big old bite. I gotta say, I am mind blown because it is so tasty, but I know for a fact this is like 1,000-calorie nuke.
And after experiencing this fattening food firsthand, David invited me to his house to show me the reason he's so passionate about all this. But as an experiment, I wanted to see if I could snag food at the drive-thru in less than 60 seconds on my way over there, proving that I could snag to show me the reason he's so passionate about all this. But as an experiment, I wanted to see if I could snag food at the
Jesus, man, he's just going in on there. That's a Taco Bell, right? I'm pretty sure that's a Taco Bell. He's going for the big bills too, because I think that's a 1.
drive-thru in less than 60 seconds on my way over there, proving that fast food is too easy to get your hands on, thus making America fat. Just to show you how dangerously quick.
I actually, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have another maybe unpopular take. I completely disagree with this. I think that the problem is self-control. Nobody else is at fault because you're a fat piece of shit and you can't stop eating McDonald's. No. No, it's not McDonald's fault that you keep eating their hamburgers. Stop it. Stop eating them. I like McDonald's. I think it's great. But I ain't getting a McDouble every day, 3 of them.
Fast food is. I want to see if I can get my fast food order before I share with you this video's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Hello. Can I get one McDouble, please? That'll be it. The free-to-play mobile game with over 80 million downloads, insane graphics, over 650 champions to collect, epic boss battles.
You can probably whale and Raid Shadow Legends for the same price as a McDouble now.
Me and my favorite champion, Gallic, have been through a lot since I downloaded Raid almost 4 years ago. Orcs are my favorite faction by far. Appreciate it. And ever since, Raid has gotten bigger and better, adding more and more features like live arena PvP, one of my favorites. So, if you haven't joined Raid yet, click the link in the description or scan the QR code here to get epic bonuses.
You know what would go so hard is if Raid Shadow Legends just made a AAA level MMORPG for PC. It would cost like probably $1 billion, but I think it would get a lot of people to play the mobile game and they'd make their money back. They should just do that, just like real quick, like make a game that's like as good as Elden Ring, and then people will start playing the mobile game too. Like still, like Nikke, yeah, like Nikke enabled Stellar Blade. It's like all the Nikke simps fund the game.
Like Talia the champion.
Grand Blue, yeah,
and other
Grand Blue.
in-game
Look at
loot. Thank
Relink.
you so much. We got the order. Thank you. Click the link in the description to download Raid now. I got my order in almost 1 minute.
So this video came out a year ago, so the price of the McDouble is probably only about half as what it is now.
Ridiculously fast and way too convenient, thus leading to a nation full of obese people.
Nope, it's not. That's not. You think because somebody gives you a hamburger? People could, if I had a magic wand and if I could use this sword right here and I could cut through reality and I could like fucking reach into the Taco Bell kitchen and just pull out cinnamon rolls, that's my fault if I'm eating all the cinnamon rolls. It's not Taco Bell's fault that I keep buying cinnamon rolls. That's not, nope, nope. You gotta learn some accountability. Is it real? Is it a real sword? I mean, like, what do you mean by real? Like, it's some fucking pink sword I bought for Kaisi whenever she was here and I went to an anime convention. She wanted to walk around with a sword. I was like, fuck. So I had to buy the sword for her. Sharp? No, it's not sharp at all.
Proving food is too
maybe
accessible in
she bought that
America,
for herself,
I
I
made it to
don't remember.
David's house so he could show me why he's so passionate about destroying obesity.
Started doing it for these two people right here. That's my brother and sister, Mary and Henry, who passed away from diabetes. So I don't want anybody to have to go through what my family's had to go through, losing a brother and a sister, having another sister go blind. It's a really tough thing to see with the people that you love most. Eat healthy, exercise, and good things are going to happen.
Okay, America has
I had
hope.
the same thing happen to my mom. Like, she just would not exercise. She would not take care of herself. And she paid the price for it. That's what it was. I was so sad seeing that shit happen. And it happened my whole life, too. Like, even whenever I was a little kid, like, as soon as I learned, like, a little bit about, like, health and biology, I was like, wait, well, then why don't you try to lose weight? And she's like, oh, well, you know, it's not my fault. And there's, like, all these other reasons why it's, you know, why I can't do it. And it just sucks, man. It really does. But it's about self-control. That's an argument McDonald's used to justify selling its addicting fatty food. Yeah, and I agree with their argument. I don't want to baby people. I don't want to micromanage people. People have the right to do what they want to do with their life, but it doesn't make it good. I'm sorry, that's just that's life, man. You can't protect people from themselves forever. Sorry, but I disagree. See, like, you think that you disagree, but you actually don't. Because, like, you only disagree because this logic is being applied to something that you agree with. But you actually only agree with the application of the logic and not the logic itself. Because the moment that somebody uses that logic to justify telling you, you are in my stream every day, Conrad. I see you every fucking day. And they go and they tell you that, you know, you now have a minimum or maximum level of time that you can watch Twitch streams every single day or every week, and then you can't do the thing you want to do, you're going to start crying about it. You're going to start getting mad about it because it is, again, people looking out for your best interests. And you know what? Just like with the fast food, they're right. You're wasting your life watching the stream, but you're enjoying yourself and you're happy. So which one is more important? I think this is the same situation. You're being mentally fat. These other people are just physically fat. You need to think, you got to think farther than like just like what you want. If you're trying to act like this is a good idea. Yeah, he's mentally fat. Like, that's the thing. And like a lot of people, I'm mentally fat. Like a lot of people are mentally fat.
America does have hope.
After seeing obesity kill David's family, I flew to Florida to meet a guy named Mark who was on TLC's My 600 Pound Life and weighed over 700 pounds.
That's a
At
lot.
the end of the show, he lost 200 pounds, and the doctor told him the only way he could lose more weight was to get a stomach reduction surgery.
We're in Orlando, Florida. We're meeting up with Mark, see what a day in his life looks like. Right now, he's 487 pounds. We're gonna see what got him.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty fucking good. That's 200 pounds. That's like almost 2 of me. Hey, like, yeah. Like, now, it's not good. You know, it's not. It is. It is. He lost 200 pounds, man. That's incredible. That's amazing. That's so good.
And what advice you might have for others. Yeah, how you doing? So your name's Mark.
Mark, yes, sir.
You were on the show, My 600 Pound Life, on TLC.
Right.
And he's walking around. He's getting around. Again, it's terrible he weighs this much. It's really, really bad. But it's good that he's improving. He's pretty tall. Yeah, he's a big dude. He's probably like, what, 6'6", 6'7"? Yeah.
Who's 184 pounds, you go to the doctor and he says, hey, now you're at the point where we want you to do the weight reduction surgery, right?
Yeah, I did everything the doctor asked. I lost weight. He's like, okay,
There it
cool,
is.
you're approved for surgery. It's like, well, hold up. I'm kind of feeling this right now. Let me do this. He's like, okay, we'll go again. Go lose another 50 pounds. And I lost like 40 pounds.
Wow.
It's like, okay, cool. Great job. Let's get you into surgery.
And the surgery is a stomach reduction surgery?
Yeah, they cut your stomach.
Okay.
He said I have a 5% chance with the surgery and a 0% chance without.
Okay.
And I knew that my f***ing work ethic alone is going to eliminate that 5% gap. So,
Sure.
F*** you.
When did the weight get put on?
The f***ing pandemic broke me.
Okay. And this is where everything goes to shit.
This is it, man.
Okay. Let's walk through. That's cool. You lose your job and you're gaining a bunch of weight.
My life consisted of here to there, to the bathroom, to my chair, out here, to the front door.
Are you just locked in?
Yeah, I know kind of like what this feels like in a way. Because like this kind of what happened with my teeth is that like I didn't take care of my teeth and I had a really bad diet and it kind of got worse. And, you know, like back, you know, I was like 20, I didn't really have the money to like get all that shit taken care of whenever it did. So it kind of just got worse. And I remember whenever I got like, you know, I finally went to the dentist because it was like really bad. And they told me it would be like 40, 50 grand to get everything fixed. And it was like, it's like at that moment, like I wanted to kill myself because I was like, I at this point have like irreversibly damaged my life in a way that I can never undo. And it was like the first time that I did that to myself. In game? No. I mean, I'm like, guys, we're just having, everybody here is like, most people that watch the show is like, they're 30 years old. Like, no, I'm not going to talk around shit. That's the way I felt. And so, yeah, 50K is insane. There's a lot of shit that was bad. It was really bad. And so, like, whenever I think to myself, like, I irreversibly damaged my life, I bet he probably feels the same way. Because, like, even if he does get the surgery and he does all this shit, like, it will still fuck him up. Like, he's going to be fucked up from this for a long time. Do you brush every day now? I brush every single fucking day. I never miss a day. If I fall asleep, before I go back to bed, I get up, I brush my teeth. Every fucking day. You floss too? I use the bristles, get in between some of them. I don't really traditionally floss because of the way that some of my teeth are made. But yeah. How many times a day? Once. But it probably, realistically, I'm going to be real, it should be twice. I should be doing it twice.
That's my world. For me to go all the way, all the way to the other side of this little baby cobra, killed me.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So this is the graveyard of bad memories right here. This couch. This is.
Yeah, I had the same thing happen with my mom. I remember, like, you know, she couldn't go from like her bedroom to like the kitchen without having to take a break for like a minute. It was so sad, man. It was awful.
Where life was for a long time.
Yeah, I used to be an athlete, man.
Yeah.
I could do the splits now.
Can I see?
Jesus, good for him.
I wanted to understand how Mark got to 700 pounds in the first place.
Can we pull up DoorDash? This is the COVID depression menu. We got McDonald's, 7-Eleven, McDonald's.
Racist. I mean, these are good. Oh man, that's hard. How's that $26? This? Because it's got the triple dot, man. Oh, this. Yeah, what the fuck? Double cheeseburger, French fries, Dr. Pepper, and a vanilla what the fuck? Did he go to Five Guys? $26 fucking dollars. You kidding me? That's a tip, maybe.
2 sausage biscuits, 2 sausage McMuffin, hash brown, Dr. Pepper. That's for breakfast. Wendy's, Baconator, then a Baconator combo. You get
2 of them.
Little Caesars.
I could never get into Baconators. I think they got too much cheese. Little Caesars pizza. What's that here? Pepsi 2-liter, extra meat, pepperoni. It's, you know what's so crazy to me is the fact that Little Caesars is one of the only real ones left. $7 for a pizza, man. That's so good. You remember the $5 hot and readies? I used to live on that shit. Because it was I remember every Tuesday. And what was raid day? It was Tuesday. So I would drive up there, I would get myself a fucking pizza, and then I would get a drink at McDonald's for $1, and then I would have a full fucking meal for $6 for me and my mom. And then I would go up, I would eat the pizza, and I would raid. I did that shit for like 5 years.
Pizza.
And this is all on the same day.
Yeah.
So
As soon as they contacted me back, I was like, all right, it's time to go to work.
Got it.
Going to work at the time was literally me.
Basically, Mark is saying that when my 600-pound life asked
you think about how much weight he's lifting there. I mean, I couldn't do that. You know, like, yeah, that's a lot.
to be on the show, he knew he had to get healthy or he was gonna die.
As soon as I get up and I put on my shoes, socks, head out the door, I go to the gym. This is my breakfast right here. I'm not trying to lose 50 pounds to look good on a vacation. I'm fighting for my life. You tell somebody laying in the hospital bed,
he's an old
dude. You work hard, you're determined, and you stay consistent, like 45, you can 50. Change your life. I guarantee you every single person would stand up and fight to do that.
So I went to the gym with Mark to experience an average day in his fight to become healthy again.
Drove by 8 times, took me the 9th time to come in.
Quite the compressed work.
The other day at the office.
Let's go, Mark. Prove this.
It's good to see, like, I remember back whenever, social media started to pop off, people would always take pictures of fat people in gyms to, like, joke around with them. I'm glad that that kind of fell off. Like, nobody really does that anymore.
Holy I'm gonna pass it. Gassed after Mark's workout, I had a lot more sympathy for what he goes through on a daily basis. And as Mark and I drove back to his parents' house, Mark did something he thought he'd never be able to do again. What's up?
I don't think...
Oh, seatbelt?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna fit on me, though.
6-minute drive. Okay.
I haven't worn a seatbelt.
That is crazy that is even a problem. I never even thought of that. God damn. Yeah, good for him. That's fuck, man. God damn. He's gonna make it. He got a ways to go till he's gonna make it, right? He got to lose probably at least another 200 pounds minimum. Like this dude's like 50, man. Yeah, I mean he gotta do it. But I mean, like Boogie got that surgery, and Boogie, I love Boogie, but that dude has no self-control, and he lost a lot of weight. And I remember even whenever it happened, like Wings called him out on it. Wings of Redemption. He said, you should have lost even more. He's still fat. Yeah, I know. So like this guy is controlling it on his own. So I think if this guy gets the surgery, he'd be fine.
Years, bro.
Actually?
For real, yeah.
Baby, all right.
For real.
That's kind of crazy.
I kind of feel almost normal.
Hell yeah, man.
Don't give up, man.
With the click of Mark's seatbelt echoing in my ears, I realized that if a 700-pound man can turn his life around, then so can America.
This is such a good video. What the fuck? This was amazing. Here, I'll link it to you guys. That was so good. I had no idea about this. Yeah, great video. There's a video. Give it a like. That was so good. Insane. Yeah, feels good video. Yeah, I was worried that it was going to be like, because usually the end of these stories is like somebody dies or some shit, right? Like, that's actually so nice. My mom had that stomach surgery, had lost a lot of weight. She still gains some whenever she eats too much. Does control involve? Definitely. Yeah, definitely. That's the way I see it too. Good video. Yeah, I would say so. Isn't that confirmation bias? As long as I want to support you losing weight, some people just need different assistance than being told that you can do it. Well, I think that this is the truth, right? Is some people do need different kinds of help. But one thing I think is true is that if you don't actually care about losing the weight, it will not happen. Like, it doesn't matter how many people support you or anything like that. Like you have to take accountability for it. So it's like there are factors that are outside of your control, but that doesn't mean that those factors are why it's happening. At the end of the day, somebody can only be accountable for themselves. And like, you can blame, oh, it's, an addiction, it's sugar, it's the culture, it's the easy access of fast food. But at the end of the day, you either overcome that or you die. That's it. Like, there's literally two options. So you pick which one you want to go with, and that's all there is to it. Addiction isn't a choice. Yeah, but getting rid of it is. There's people that overcome addiction all the time. Like, that's it. Like, and if you don't, hey, man, if you don't, that's fine. You just die. There's plenty of people out in the world. It's okay. Just die. Yeah.